and they're doing yoga, and oh, I'm doing yoga, I'm swimming, and oh, look at the kids, I'm playing ball, and I'm happy, everything's wonderful. Then you hear symptoms include loss of sight, your dick falls off for many people, erectile dysfunction, suicidal thoughts, violence toward others, wanting to slice your wrists, throwing up, nausea, and death. If any of these symptoms happen, stop taking the drug immediately. Okay, well, I just died, so I think I'll stop taking the drug now.
This is the Kevin Trudeau Show.
I am exposing the corruption in government and in major multinational corporations. We're telling you the things that they don't want you to know that will make your life better.
If you have listened to me and read the Guru Kev lessons in the Guru Kev book, followed any of my teachings, you know that there's something called the secret science of images. The image makers create something out of nothing and implant your mind with images and get you to feel a certain way and think a certain way. Here's an example. Watch, if you're in America, every day, everywhere, on the internet, on television, radio, newspapers, magazines, if they even still exist today, and I know they do, there are ads for pharmaceutical drugs. In the magazines, they're full-page ads, and sometimes 2 or 3 pages. Think of how much money they're spending. Think of the profits they make, even while spending that astronomical amount of money. When I was on the Today Show with Matt Lauer on NBC, he told me, and it's common knowledge because all the records are there, that the drug companies are the #1 advertiser in the evening news and on NBC. NBC collects more money from the pharmaceutical companies, and so does ABC and CBS and all the major broadcasters around the United States. Now, in some countries, you can't even advertise for pharmaceutical drugs. But in the U.S., you can. The #1 advertiser is pharmaceutical drugs, so they control the media. And we know this because when I went on the Today Show with Matt Lauer and was interviewed, I sat down, Katie Couric was there, and she was wonderful. And Matt was terrific, by the way. I know he went through a lot of challenges, and my heart goes out to him for some of the challenges and he had. We all stumble in the past. But he was terrific, and Katie Couric was terrific, and the entire crew was wonderful. The cameramen came up to me. They had my book, Natural Cures. They wanted me to autograph it. They wanted a picture with me. The people outside wanted to have pictures with me and sign the autographs. And everyone was really terrific and supportive and excited and so forth. However, my book, Natural Cures They Don't Want You to Know About, as you know, exposed the pharmaceutical industry. And it exposed a few things about the pharmaceutical industry. #1, drug companies are publicly traded companies, which means the board of directors and all the officers have a legal fiduciary responsibility to increase shareholder value, which means the people that run every drug company, they have a legal obligation to do one thing: sell more drugs. Their only objective is to increase the profits of that corporation. If they do not focus on that singular objective, they can be found liable for a criminal act against the shareholders. So the drug companies, being publicly traded companies, have no interest in curing disease. Because if everybody was healthy, healthy people don't buy drugs. So if a drug company said, I am going to cure diabetes, and that drug company sells insulin, and it waves a magic wand and there's no more diabetics, the company goes bankrupt, and that guy goes to prison because he cured diabetes. He doesn't want to cure diabetes. He wants to get more people taking more insulin every day for the rest of their life. That's a business model. They don't want to cure disease. They want to treat symptoms. Think about that. And today it's outrageous. Oh, if you're taking an antidepressant and you're still depressed, which means it ain't working, then you need to take another one. So you add this to the one you exist. Now instead of taking one drug every day for the rest of your life, you'll take 2. And then the ad says, if you're taking 2 or 3 antidepressants and it's giving you a dry mouth, then you need to take this additional drug. Here's another one. If you're taking these drugs and you have these problems with your motor skills, which is very common, if you're one of those people that drop stuff, then take this drug. So the business model is beautiful. I give this sucker a drug. I get this fool to go to their doctor and say, I saw all these ads. I want the drug. He takes the drug. You take the drug like a fool every day. And then that drug creates another health problem. And what's the cure for that? Take another drug. And then that drug causes another health problem. What's the cure for that? Another drug. The drug companies are laughing at you because you took the first drug, which gave you all these health problems. Now you take another drug to handle those symptoms. That gives you more health problems. Then you take a third drug. So now you're taking 3 drugs every day. The first drug for the symptom, which isn't even working. The second drug to handle the symptoms created by the first drug. And the third drug to handle the symptoms created by the second and the first drug. Drug companies are just cash it in, baby. Flying on the private jets. Oh, this is great. Look at all these dummies. And how do they get you to do that? They're image makers. It's the ads, the ads, the ads. And what are the ads? You watch any drug ad. And what do you see? Do you see people saying, I'm depressed? No. Here are the ads. And they have all this great music. Oh man, life is great. I'm taking drugs from this drug company. Man, Pfizer is so good. Merck is so good. Oh, baby, yeah, I'm having, look at this girl I'm dancing with. Oh, and if you have if you want to have these symptoms, take this drug. Yeah, I want that drug. I want to be doing this too. Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Yeah. And then while they're doing that, and they're doing yoga, and oh, I'm doing yoga, I'm swimming, and oh, look at the kids, I'm playing ball, and I'm happy, you know, everything's wonderful. Then you hear symptoms include loss of sight, your dick falls off for many people, erectile dysfunction, suicidal thoughts, violence toward others, wanting to slice your wrists, throwing up, nausea, and death. If any of these symptoms happen, stop taking the drug immediately. Okay, well, I just died, so I think I'll stop taking the drug now. Hi, I'm Kevin Trudeau. This is everything they don't want you to know about to improve the quality of your life. Broadcasting every Monday and Wednesday, 2 days a week now. Monday and Wednesday at 1 o'clock Chicago time. Make sure you tune in and subscribe to the channel and share these shows with everyone you know.